What's going on, GameDad fam? I'm Josh, the GameDad, and this is more Super Mario RPG. When we last left off, Mushroom Kingdom was under attack. Gonna hop in here. These people are safe. They're good. It's so nice to see our young ones having a good time. I don't think you really are gathering precisely what's going on right now, but that's fine. I'll save you, woman who likes to see me jump! Now that I have more flower tab action, I'm gonna spend a lot of this just powering up my jump command, because why not? Now, when there are 3, I will definitely let Mallow kind of work on the last one, but that's the problem. He is just... Shysters have much higher regular defense, and he just does not have the attack power to break through. He just doesn't. That's going to be his main issue pretty much moving forward, is just without weapons, he can't do a lot of damage. What you're standing in? Gotcha! Because now is the right time for that joke. They part of this? Could be. Trying to remember, and it's driving me bananas. I know there's other... Me to win big cash. Alright. Crash for a while. Only cost you 3 coins. Not yet. But this is how I can make sure that I essentially get to power up jump as much as possible while I'm here. Which is jumping on everything and then going to heal. The other thing that sucks is Mallow is a hair, and that's why one of the things I love about this game is, so the stat numbers are low, like you don't get to where it's like 256 attack. So there's certain ranges where everything works perfect. Mario's speed is 22 because I'm equipping the jump shoes. That's one stat they don't show you when you equip stuff, but it factors in. Mallow's speed is 18. So the Shysters fall exactly in between that range. Raz and Rain. Those two, they're looking to get married. You will see them again later. It's very cute that they kind of follow their story throughout. I could go in there, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna come over here instead. Because this family's getting terrorized. So, the thing about it is that... I completely lost my train of thought. I'm sorry. I am not doing too good at this right now. I'm trying to raise the stats up. You know, I'm trying to get my stuff up because now's just the easiest time to do it. Later on, it's not going to be to where I can just, you know, one-shot anything. And I only have the one. Alright, I'll fight you the old school way. That's fine. Now, if I'm correct... I'm gonna go heal anyways, but... and the good thing about this game is it's like I said, it's not difficult. What's funny is, despite being called Drain, that does not heal them. It doesn't. But... everything was kind of built with those low numbers. That's what I wanted to say. So everything was kind of built with those lower numbers in mind. So you can see how it's timed out to where if I time my hit and Mallow times 2 hits, he can kill something with me. So essentially, it allows me to make sure that if I'm running into 2 of them, I can have both of them dead by turn 3. It's a really well-balanced system, and that's why I say this game does not at all require you to grind. Go out of your way to fight, when it's handy for you. So right here, I'm going out of my way to fight in this house because I will gain a benefit by doing it. I know that already. But if I wasn't going to, I could skip the house and I'd be fine. You really don't ever have to sit here and, just pump for levels. As a kid, I did. And that's because, and I cannot stress this enough, as a kid, I was an idiot. But now, I'm a really smart fella. Thanks, Mario. But what about my son? Yeah, you forgot all about him. I'm not gonna say you're a bad parent per se. I'm just going to say that you're a bad parent. I don't really know where else to go with that, but you left your kid upstairs and now you're cowering in the corner and your kid is playing with him! But it is what it is. So, the game is very fine-tuned, was my ultimate point, is that you don't have... I'm doing the jump thing because I like just essentially breaking the game, for lack of a better way of putting it, because that's really what I'm doing. But you don't have to do it by any means. You are absolutely fine if you don't do it. Level up! I can get 3 HP. We're back to 3 magic attack. So it just rotates. So from here... It's going to be strength, then HP, magic, strength, HP, rotating. Here's a little token. It's a flower tab. Woo! Yeah! So now I got 2 flower tabs, right? Yes. So I can get into another fight with 2, use that, and then heal them up. So that's why you take care of this house. Again, free early flower tab. Once I use those, I'll leave here with about 20, after everything's said and done, like 24, 25 flower points. So, I will do this one first. I like to do the ones specifically that involve saving people. You don't, as opposed to the ones that are just hopping by. You don't, again, don't have to. I'm not going to level crazy in this game. I'll tell you now, I won't hit level 30. Not going to happen. But I don't also do, like, just a complete low-level run. Everyone's hiding in the princess' bedroom. Some couldn't escape. Boom. So, remember how I said that there are specific points where you can do that? I'm going to go up there and... I'll just show you. Gonna go here. Gotta take out both of them. Yeah, Mallow's job is mostly taking hits. It's not gonna stay that way. From when I reach the boss, moving forward, he actually becomes tons more useful. Just because of what he can do and what we'll be up against. But for right now, he is of what I'm going to describe as limited use. Because I like Mallow, but I gotta be honest. He's not my favorite. My favorite is the best one. It's Gino. You will meet Gino, and you'll see, oh, Gino is bestest most cool. And yes, Gino is bestest most cool. So now we can go through here. How can I even thank you enough? And then we got 2 more blokes over here. I said blokes. Can't even bounce. We can bounce on his head. How about I bounce on your head, brother? And now, here's where that specific sort of statistical balancing comes into play that I mentioned, because I don't have enough to... Okay, so statistical balancing went out the window because I missed. And I think I'll be like a point short. No, okay, I'm good. Oh, that's right, Mallow leveled up. I forgot. No, how can I ever thank you enough? And the reason is, the reason I did this side first is you come in here, thanks to Mario, blah, 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 blah. How can I ever thank you enough? And now they're going to say, Chancellor's still in the throne room. That's terrible. We're safe, right? You bet. There we go now. Wait, hold on for a second, okay? Now he's gonna come back. Not with Princess's, you know what, another flower tab. Those things out there anyways. Chancellor's still in the throne room. Good luck, Mario. Give him heck. I'm scared. Now, I could use that flower tab. But, if I talk to Homegirl, you may not sleep in the bed. Have you no manners? You fully heal. So, that's why it's easier to just do this side first. Also, if you check over here, you can't find anything. You can only find it when nothing's going on, which is good, because that would be a little immersion breaking. I like little details like that. So. Oh, never mind. It's not here. Okay, I thought that was the chance. So it's not the chance. I am making things up to you folks. But it's whatever. I'm not really super worried about it. I already got it. But I could have sworn there was one other chance to get it, just as a savior. So, but the easy ways, like I said, that was the easiest time. So, moving forward, if you decide to play this game, if you decide you want to look for the various hidden treasures, the best advice I can give you, save right before you come into the castle to make sure you can get that chest the first time. It's the best and easiest time to do it. One other thing I will note is train. Bam. So, funny thing about this game, I remember when it came out, or before it came out, I was really hyped for it. I was watching commercials, and this was back in the good old days of Super Nintendo commercials, so everything was like, run and jump as Mario through a series of incredible tests, face off against over 120 enemies. You know, all this stuff, and it's like, now you're playing with power. Super power for the Super Nintendo. Because that was the slogan, of course. Magic attack, you get 2 points. Attack, you get 1 point. HP, you can get 4 points. So that's the funny thing about Mallow. He is a magic user, but he doesn't get a lot of magic attack growth. The reason they do this is not to make everyone samey or anything, so much as it stands this exact moment. I mean, if he just got super buffed, guess what I found? It's a gold coin. It's all mine. Oh, I found this in the cellar. You can have it. That's why I didn't get the antidote pin. The antidote pin would have raised Mallow's defense a little bit, but so does the wake-up pin, and you get it for free. And I am stingy. So, and if you come back here, all these are back. And in the same order, so coin, flower, and then heal. So now I can take this on, and I'm still jumping. So anyways, the commercial came out, and I was so hyped because I saw this commercial, and I was like, oh my gosh, that looks fun. Because I had already played, like, I hadn't played Pokemon yet. That hadn't come out yet when this hit it big. I'm trying to remember. This was not my first RPG, as I said, but Final Fantasy IV, I believe. Yes, I did play before this. No, it was the other way around. So, oh, it was Dragon Warrior. So I'd already played Dragon Warrior for the regular Nintendo. That's your hint that you can go in there and you can get the item if you didn't. Again, I know this game, so I don't need to wait for the game to give me hints. I can just do stuff. I found pretty much the perfect balance of stats is if you just fight all the ones that do not come back infinitely spawning when you fight them, then you're good. So I played Dragon Warrior, I was like, okay, and I'd even beat it and whatnot, but it was just, you know, first of all, it was on the regular Nintendo, so things were different. And second of all, it was a slow, grindy game. I enjoyed it, don't misunderstand me, like, it's a classic, but it didn't set my heart on fire for RPGs. But I saw this and I was like, whoa, so that's, you know, it's like playing, like, Dragon Warrior, but a lot more engaging. Like, there's a lot more to it, and it's Mario. And I had played Final Fantasy, but I didn't, like the original on NES, but I didn't own it. A friend of mine had owned it. So I played it with him, but, you know, I didn't own the cartridge, so as much as I enjoyed it, and, like, I wanted to get it, I could never find it anywhere, and he wasn't going to give me his cartridge, so it's like, pfft. But I knew I liked it, and then I saw this, and I was like, oh, that looks like it might be the perfect choice. Gonna heal up, because I'm about to face a boss. So, That's what got me super hyped for this game. But what I always remember is, like, the first time I had heard a commercial for it, it had mentioned something to the tune of, like, over 120 different enemies. And I was talking to my sister, and I was like... And I remember, this was, like I said, I was very young, and I was like, okay, there's 365 days in a year, right? Yeah. Wow. So, to beat it in a year, I just have to figure out how to beat one enemy every 3 days. To this day, I don't know why that was the conclusion I drew from that. But it was. Again, I cannot stress enough that I was an idiot as a kid. And really, I'm an idiot as an adult, but slightly less of an idiot. Another thing. This here is Mack the Knife. I want to give a big shout out to Pro Jared, because I never saw this thing correctly until I watched his playthrough of this game. You see, it's got the little red orb thingy with the black on top and the little stuff coming off. I thought that was on top, and then the two little white things underneath with the black dots in them, I thought was eyes, and the yellow was like... It was a knife, obviously, but the yellow was like a mustache, and the red was effectively the mouth. That's not what it is. That red thing on top, that's the head. The two white things on the side of the head are arms. The two white things with the black dots are like... Or those are shoulders. The two black things on that, it's like either grips or he's grabbing on. And then you've got the two white feet on the bottom. So, those are effectively his hands grabbing onto this thing. But, you know... I still, to this day, see a face of a knife. Whatever. But yeah, this is Mack, the first boss, and he's on a knife. Mack the Knife. Mack, you're going to want to jump on, because Mack uses fire, and Mack doesn't really get hurt by fire. But you know what they do get hurt by? Thunder. Feel the thunder? Thunder? Mack stunned! Yes, he is. This is how you make this fight easy. You jump, and you punch until his boys come back, or flame wall. Either or. Which doesn't deal a lot of damage. Just gotta time the hit. It's kind of hard with that one, but... Because it's not when you think, but it's somewhere in the middle of the animation. Let him do his thing. And then... Like I said, it's harder than you think, but just jump on him. He'll go down quick enough. As a kid, again, a lot tougher. As an adult, I know this game like the back of my hand, so it's not difficult for me. But that's, I think, one of the best things about this game. It will only ever be difficult if you decide to challenge yourself. And you can, but it's just... It's nice to just have an enjoyable ride sometimes. You know? To just get to coast along and get to enjoy something for what it is. I love difficult games, okay? I love, you know, playing games on hard settings. I love doing challenges, things like that. Probably one of my favorite, at least, series, and one I will play at some point for you guys, is Fire Emblem. I might even, like, when Three Houses comes out, I might stream that. I don't know. But let me tell you, and I love difficulty in those games. Like, I like playing it on hard modes, things like that. Like, not necessarily the first time, I want to enjoy the story, but I like challenging myself. But sometimes it's nice to just enjoy something. You gotta have a balance in life. And this is a game that I can just enjoy and have fun with, for lack of a better way of putting it. Gotta warn the boss, come on! So you'll see I got a star. That's the first of the stars. Now you talk to the Chancellor. That's the key to keep going. What happened? And, you know, once again, Mario to the rescue. But who were those? Chancellor! Sir! Thank goodness you're alright! Mario! So it was you who got us through all of this! And now the story gets explained about what really happened, and yeah. Every so often it'll do like that. It's just a cutaway, and here's everything that happened. You just played through it all. We're good. How about we ask my grandpa for help? He knows everything. And then they explain how he's Mallow from Tadpole Pond. Any friend of Mario's is welcome here. You must rescue the princess. Now! Mario, I'm in your debt too. Let's head over to Grandpa's place in Tadpole Pond. He could help. Wait, why did I even come to Mushroom Kingdom in the first place? Again, the game gives you one last reminder. Mallow was here to buy something. You got his coin back. Buy the thing. All you can do is wait here. I did not buy the thing the first time I played this as a child. I just didn't. It made life tougher. Don't make life tougher. Buy the thing. Vault guard better not be goofing off. I'm standing guard. Yeah, you don't have the chance to go back in there here, so that's pretty much your best opportunity. Is if you do it the 2 times you saw, you can get 2 different sets of the benefits from it. I guess Princess Toadstool really was kidnapped by Bowser. So, I mean, that's basically it for town, except, again, come in here, talk to him, and then, what kept you? I was starting to worry. Hey, mister, I got my coin back. Oh, well done. Here's the thing I promised you. To make sure it doesn't get stolen, eaten, or whatever. Your grandpa needs it, okay? Got a cricket pie. You bet! Mario, thank you so much. Grandpa will be delighted. That's how he talks. Item. You may be like, but where's what I just got? Special item. Cricket pie. You can also check your map, see where you are in relation to the world, and this is the thing about this game. We're scratching the surface. It's not a super long game, but despite that, they pack a lot into it in a short amount of time. And star pieces are now available. You see 1, you see 7. We've got 1, and there's 7 clouds. Because this is the legend of the 7 stars. Both of them learn techniques at level 6, so... Alright, well, we are just about done in Mushroom Kingdom. Check. Both of them will level up pretty soon. I have, what, 2 flower tabs? 2 flower tabs. So I'm ready to move on to the next area. I think I will close this off a little early, and for the next one, we will be tackling a new spot. I'll at least show you where it is. But while I'm doing this, shout-outs down below. You know, I explained about the Shyster situation and also about Mack the Knife and how I thought he looked. Is there any enemy in a game that you just, for the life of you, you see it the wrong way? Like, you figured out what it's supposed to look like by now, but you up until now have seen it the wrong way. Or whose name maybe you pronounced wrong or you just don't pronounce correctly or anything like that. Just shout-outs down below. Alrighty? I'm going to go ahead and close this off here, but I will catch you guys next time. Hit the like button if you liked it. Hit the dislike if you didn't. Subscribe if you actually want to see more of me. And otherwise, I'll catch you next time, GameDad fam.